Hi doulas, it's Ijama Stephanie Davis, and I just wanted to hop on for a moment and show you my doula bag that I posted. It is technically a sewing machine case, but I love it because it literally holds everything. It is a rolling bag, so you can see it has the rollers plus the stoppers. It has the handle on the back that you can pull out. It also does have the D rings where you could attach the strap to carry it on your arm. And so let's show you what's inside my bag. So like I said, I do have everything in here. Please don't feel like if you don't have something that I have that you're not ready. I am a bit OCD, so I do tend to go above and beyond. And based on my experiences with my own pregnancies, with helping other mothers, helping friends, over the years, I've kind of gotten like a sense of things that people tend to forget or little extra things that we would need in my bag. My bag is also set for both home and hospital births. So I may have things in here for a home birth or a hospital birth or a birthing center, depending on what my clients may need. So let's get started right here with the front flap. All right, so in the front, as you can see, I have a bunch of things. All right, so before I get in there, this is the strap. It's folded right now, but if I wanted to carry this on my shoulder or on my back, I can easily pull this out, and that sits right here on the front flap. I don't know if you can see, right here under the air pump. And I do have an air pump right here for the birth ball that's inside the bag if needed. All right, I have, as you can see, it has like wonderful compartments. In each compartment, I did label what's inside of them so that I could easily go into whatever compartment I wanted and find what I was looking for. My compartments are lactation, hair care, skin care, extra care, and down here on the bottom, electronics. Things that I have in my lactation part are things like samples for moms, little tiny creams, and I just keep a couple of those in here just in case. I also have a nipple shield in this case, just in case a mom might need it. Sometimes you never know that a mom will have trouble until the baby is born, until you need to breastfeed. And then, oh my goodness, there's something going on and you need a nipple shield. So those are here in my lactation part. On the side, I do have hair care. I don't need much, but there are many women with long hair. Sometimes after birth, women just want to feel clean and they may have forgotten their shampoo. They may not like the smell of the one that's in the hospital, or it may not be enough depending on how long their hair is. So I do have sample sized shampoo and conditioner here as an emergency. I do have headbands for women with long hair so they can put this on and push the hair back out of their faces. I also have two different sizes of hair bands for like ponytails. These are both the non-stick type so that it doesn't get caught in their hair. I also have the extra large bands for women with thicker hair or braids. You know, my African American ladies, you know, sometimes have braids and they can be very thick. So I have the extra large ponytail holders here. I do also have shower caps in case women want to take a shower after birth, but they don't want their hair to get wet. So that's in the hair care section. Moving on to skin care. Sometimes we forget to pack lotion. And so I do have a couple different kinds of lotions here. Coconut oil, I have Jergens and Aveeno, and these are all just travel size, and they're here in case of an emergency, in case a mommy needs one. I also have the Neutrogena Face Cleansing Wipes, and I just put a couple in here, put them in a baggie. I also have Vaseline. How many times have we gone to a birth and needed Vaseline? Especially on the baby's legs. When they put those hospital bands on the baby's legs, it can start to scratch their legs. And so Vaseline is a perfect way to keep the baby's legs safe from the scratching of that plastic. So Vaseline, it also helps with moms who have dry skin, because it does get worse during labor for many women. And, you know, 2 different ones depending on their preferences. And sometimes mommy may need to cut her nails. It's happened to me. I personally ended up scratching my doctor because my nails were too long, and hence I have a nail grooming kit. I do have a couple of these, so I just give this to the mom and I just replace it when needed. Alrighty, in the electronic section, I do have AAA batteries as well as AA batteries in a battery safe case to prevent the batteries from touching each other and causing a charge. I use these for things that are in my bag, like my diffuser, and then also in case the family might need it for their cameras or for any reason, I do have the batteries. I do also carry a 6-foot cord, I believe this is, for charging cell phones. If you've been in hospitals, you know that the cord is usually close to mommy, but there's nothing else for daddy or doula. So this allows both parties to charge their phones if needed. And on that note, in this case that I got from Five Below, I have some things to help with charging, as in a triple port. I also have a cord. This is about a 10-foot cord. I also carry, oops, that's falling down. I also carry this beauty. Now this is a multi-cord adapter. So depending on your phone, whether it's iPhone, Android, or the crazy C port, I have this little adapter in here as well for mommies, for daddies, in case they forget their phone. I also carry headphones just in case I may want to read. I have my own, but in case dad or visitor wants something, I do carry these extra. They're $1 from the dollar store. But like I said, I do go extra, so you don't have to have it. It's just me. All right, in my extra care, one thing I've learned is sometimes people can be allergic to smells. I'm one of them. So you might have a deodorant that might not work well with mommy, or mommy just needs to feel a little extra clean. I have these little towelettes that are perfect for that. They're deodorizer. One is a deodorizer and one is a deodorant remover. And so these handy little pocket size fit in here perfectly to remove deodorant or to help deodorize. So those are in there. I do also keep spare deodorant for mom. I also have 2 different types of shower gels just in case they forget theirs. I have, oh, these are cool. These are the sleeping masks. So I have these custom made for my services. I do offer these to parents because sometimes when they do have that moment of rest, the lights are on and they can't really sleep. So I do have these face masks to help darken up their eyes so that they can rest. So I have these custom for my parents. I do also have nausea bands. These helped me a lot when I was going through labor. Just that pressure on there can help relieve nausea, and it's non-medicated. So that's the front of the bag. As you can see, everything came from the bag. All right, on the side, oh, this is my gift. So I have custom-made onesies, neutral color, so it's like an iridescent. And I have these for birds, and I have them in preemie and newborn size that I give to the mommies as a welcome to the world for the baby, and they can take the pictures in them. So preemie and newborn size, these stay in there. I also have on the side of my bag my business cards, so in case I need to pass one out to anyone. On the other side, I'm just going to zip this up so it's out of the way. On the other side, I have here my best friend, the Hyper Emesis bags. I have about 3 of them in this case. Just poke a hole and moms can throw up in that if they need to. This was my best friend because I threw up constantly even while pushing. Okay. Then I also have these wipes from the dollar store are awesome. They're like the microfiber wipes, and they pick up anything. I use these during home births a lot because when they're in the water, they tend to get spills. And so these are really great for cleaning up messes. And of course, I don't clean anything up without gloves. And so in here, I have the black are the gloves and the white are disposable bags. So whenever I clean up anyone's mess, I do put gloves on. I have my own bag, and these can just be tossed away. And then of course I do carry around sanitizer with me at all times, especially now due to COVID. Let's see. Oh, and this was just another set of gloves. All right, so let's get to the inside. When you see the amount of stuff that come out of this bag, oh my goodness. All right, so in here is another compartment. Right up here on this side, I have my doula cards. And these are basically my affirmation cards are in here that I like to share with mommies. And this beautiful set that I found, it has like all sorts of ways to comfort mommy. And they're beautiful, nice little sets right there. And I keep that in the bag. I also have an oral care section up here. And we have travel toothbrush and toothpaste for anyone that forgets. This could be for mommy, for daddy, for visitors. So I do have 3 sets just in case for all 3 people. Then I do have, what's this? Floss sticks. Oh, they have been a lifesaver so many times, floss sticks. And in case someone is not comfortable with the toothbrush, or you need to just pop something in your mouth real quick, these dental toothpaste sticks are great. I also have in here 2 different types of mouthwash, just because people may like Crest, and I personally would prefer wintergreen. Somebody might prefer spearmint. But last but not least, travel size chapstick. So I have that in there as well. And that was the top flap. All right, so now we get to the inside of the bag. And I know you can't quite see the inside, but it's packed in here. Like I said, this is packed for both home birth and hospital birth. And so I do have a foldable cooler in here. And I use this if I'm going to either one. So what I do is if I'm going to a home birth, I keep Chick-fil-A ice here at my house. But if it's not a Sunday, I'll just run to Chick-fil-A, grab a 5-pound bag of ice, And I'll fill it in here because I'll use the washcloths to help keep mom's head cool and use this as an ice pack. I use it at the hospital as well. That way I don't have to keep going back and forth for ice and water even at the hospital. And oftentimes I will fill this up when mommy has gone to do things like registration. When you first get to the hospital, they have to do registration and you can't be there with them. So I take that time to fill this cooler up with ice and get it ready for helping mom ease the pains. I also have in here, in this beautiful bag, my massage tools. I have taken massage therapy classes, and so I do offer that to my clients as a way of relieving pain. In this bag is my TENS unit. I also have different tools for massage, like the massage ball and stress balls, combs for that acupressure. And then I also have a massage gun that fits in here, but it's in my bedroom. I used it last night, so, but it does fit in there. So I also have my rebozo in here. I have a comb and brush set. Yeah, just one for emergencies. I have my ball. It's deflated right now, but I have a sort of like electric pump that sits in my car that I could blow this up if I wanted to do it at my car, or I just use the handheld, and it's a good way to help release pressure, giving mom something, you know, to take her mind off of things. This helps a lot. But that's my ball. I also have the cool mist fan where the water goes in here and blows out the cool water through the fan here. It does use batteries, so batteries work. I have them in the bag. And I have in here, straws. I keep straws in here for mommies because the last thing they need is to try and drink something holding the cup up. So I do keep straws in here. These are the metal straws with the plastic silicone tips. I told you I have a lot in here. All right, in this bag, I have fuzzy socks that I made for my clients. You can never have too many fuzzy socks. And sometimes it gets cold when you're in the hospital. So I do have fuzzy socks for my mommies in pink, blue, and purple. And they can choose which one they want. So that's in there. I do also keep snacks and honey sticks for moms in here. I know they can't really eat anything, but Altoid mints are great. And then honey sticks are great. So all of those sort of things sit in here. I do also have Propel packs in here, as well as tea packs. I found some mommies prefer tea, although some doctors don't, so I didn't say anything. But that's there. All right. Oh, my essential oil kit. This is by far one of my favorite tools. My essential oils. Look at that. So in here, I have a roller / spray bottle. So I filled this with essential oils that would be diluted depending on which oil the mom would, which one would work best for her situation. And so I do dabble a little bit in the natural oils and things like that. I do also have a kit where I can make inhalations using the oils, and those are very calming, so I have those in here. And then on the bottom, it has the different oils, and these are vials in here that I would use for after mixing, diluting the oils. I do have like the oils in here, and then the dilution solutions in here. And so if you're into mineral oils, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If not, don't worry about it. I do also have this knee pad in here. I told you this thing holds a lot. Now, many people don't need one, but I do have bad knees, and so when assisting on the floor, I do need something to protect my knees. And if I'm assisting moms, sometimes they may want something to protect their knees. So I do have a knee pad similar to what you would use if you're gardening outside. And I love this because it's easy to clean, it's easy to sanitize. Clorox wipes work very well with it. And then when I get home, I do soak it in Clorox solution and it dries up perfectly. It's a perfect board. And then I have my Bluetooth speaker. It does use a USB port. Remember, you have that if you have it in your electronics. It does have the cord that goes in here with it. But like I said, if you have that port, you can plug it in. It does also use batteries. So that's the Bluetooth speaker and my aroma diffuser. I love this because it does light up and it does change color. So it does give that ambiance of a cool, calming room without using candles. So that's my aroma diffuser, and I do use some of the essential oils that we talked about in the diffuser. And so that's my bag. And like I said, it's a lot of stuff that I put in here. You don't need half the stuff I probably have. But like I said, I do have that OCD, so I do tend to do a little more than others. I did also want to talk about my bag that stays in the car. I did have to go to the car to get it. But this is my personal bag, and I don't let it scare you. It is huge. But I keep this in the car. Like even before I became a doula, I kept a bag like this in the car because as a mom, accidents happen. My kid fell in a puddle of water once and needed clothes. I just keep an emergency bag. I have done it for the last 15 years or so. This stays in the car. This is my personal bag. And so let's show you what's in it. Oh, to start off, this is my favorite. I always take a blanket with me. So this is my blanket, my personal blanket that I take with me if I'm doing postpartum, if I'm doing labor assistance, no matter where I am. I have my own blanket because I don't want to put my clients out trying to find something to keep me warm. So I do have my own blanket just to cuddle myself with, to keep myself warm and not have to disturb my clients. I do also keep a towel for myself because like I said, accidents happen. So I do have a small towel and a body towel. Also, if I need to get into the shower with a client, the last thing I want them to do is try and find me a towel to dry off. So, and I have done that where I've gotten in to hold and support the mom in the shower. And of course, I'm drenched, soaking wet. And that's why I have emergency clothes. So I do have my pants and t-shirt in here depending on what I need to change. Don't forget undergarments, so I have that in here. One thing we tend to forget is that we neglect ourselves. If you're on medication, please make sure you keep spare medication in your doula bag. You never know when a mom will call you for delivery and you need to have that. So thankfully I'm not on any medication other than Zyrtec for allergies, but I do have that in here, my Zyrtec. I do also keep for myself Advil, Motrin, and Tums. You never know when you're gonna have a headache. I do change these periodically depending on their expiration date, but I keep this for myself. The last thing I want to do if I have a headache is try and bother my client to have them search for medication for me. So I do keep that in here as well. And then I have gloves in a bag. I do have in here, emergency mask, because now during COVID, I do have an emergency mask set in here. I have mask in my coat as well. So that's that bag. I do also carry for myself some snacks, some easy snacks. Just put some of your favorite. I try not to do anything that's messy or would require me to clean my hands. So, and then, oh, this is my toiletries. So my soap, my shampoo, conditioner, lotion, things like that, deodorant. These are my personal stash in here. So I keep that in there. And then, oh, in this beautiful pocket, I have an emergency pair of shoes. These shoes are great. They are like easy wear. They slide on. You can wear them with or without socks. And so I keep those in here. And I'm sure there's a pair of socks in my undergarment bag. And that's the bag that stays in my car for me. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment. Thanks for watching. Bye.